Testing, 1, 2, testing, testing. You get it? Sounds good? All right.
I just. can everyone hear me? Okay, thank you so much for being here. I just wanted to make an announcement that lunch is being served. Oh, I'm so sorry, I decapitated you. Lunch is being served over here in this hall, so please make yourselves at home and grab a bite to eat, and then we'll get our program started. Thank you.
Okay, let me go grab Courtney then. I'm gonna go grab the lady with the links. Okay.
You know, we could probably put yours back in.
I already closed everything
That's fine.
down on
That's
there.
fine. So we can go back to.
Okay, and then this should be auto-playing this slideshow here.
Yeah, let's just close this right now. Let's just use this computer as the computer. And
I see.
so. So what do you want to play? Autoplay?
Yeah, and I think normally you can hit this little button down there.
Right there?
Yes. And then so that's how it'll look. So then they can control it from here. It should start. Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Okay.
So then what I can.
You got this right now?
I think so.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'll put out here signal. I got a card that went bad or something.
Okay.
I'll be right back.
Okay. Gotcha. I'm here.
If you live
Mount Jaro for adult.
So this ad can play? I don't know how to work this computer.
Adults with type 2 diabetes.
I see you. And you.
Think Verizon's best 5G network is expensive? Think again. This season, bring in your AT&T or T-Mobile bill to a Verizon store for a better deal. Then use those unwanted bills to wrap up goodbye gifts to AT&T. Or cut them into snowflakes to celebrate your switch from T-Mobile. 'Tis the season to save at Verizon. Just bring in your bill to your local Verizon store and we'll give you a better deal. Rankings based on root metrics root score report dated Wendy's 2025. Your results may vary. Requires postpaid consumer mobile bill dated within the past 45 days and same name as person redeeming deal. Additional terms apply.
Good morning. Good morning. Can everyone hear me? All right, good morning, everyone. Welcome to the Houston City College Veterans Day celebration, or as I like to call it, the one day that we pretend you all can still fit into your uniforms. So please, if you haven't already done so, grab your lunch, find a seat, and enjoy the previously played slideshow honoring all of HCC's amazing service members. You'll see some familiar faces, some of whom clean up really well outside of uniform also. Next, we will have Clear Springs High School U.S. Army JROTC for our presentation of flags and Pledge of Allegiance. Please remain standing for the national anthem. This is the one part of the program where I promise I'll not talk over anyone.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. You may be seated. Let's give another round of applause to the JRTC for starting us off with the Pride of Manifestation.
Let's give Clear Springs High School one more round of applause. And thank you. You may have your seats. Now we take a moment to honor those who could not be here today, our fallen heroes. The Fallen Soldiers Table stands as a powerful reminder of the bravery, sacrifice, and the legacy of those who gave everything for our country. The white tablecloth symbolizes the purity of the service members' intentions. The red rose represents the bloodshed by the service members. The red ribbon illustrates the continued determination to account our missing service members. The inverted glass personifies the service members' inability to share a toast. The empty chair conveys the isolation of the missing service member. The lighted candle reflects the hope for the service member's return. The Bible exemplifies the strength gained through faith sustain us. The slice of lemon reminds us of the bitter fate of the captured or the missing. And the pinch of salt signifies the tears of the missing, the fallen, and their families. Please join me in a moment of silence. Thank you. Now, to officially welcome us, please help me bring to the stage someone whose dedication to our students and veterans is second to none. Dr. Norma Perez, Senior Vice Chancellor of Instructional and Student Services and Chief Academic Officer.
Thank you. Good afternoon, everyone. On behalf of Instruction and Student Services, it is my honor and privilege to welcome you to Houston City College's annual Veterans Day celebration. Today we pause to honor the extraordinary men and women whose courage, dedication, and sacrifice have safeguarded the freedoms we all enjoy. This year's theme, A Legacy of Service, A Future of Success, reminds us that the story of our veterans is one of perseverance, purpose, and impact. Their legacy of service continues to shape our classrooms, our communities, and our country, and their future is one of continued leadership, learning, and achievement. Our mission is to support veterans to strengthen every day by the dedication of our faculty, staff, and students who work together to create an environment where servicemen or service members and their families feel valued, included, and inspired. Our faculty bring lessons of service and citizenship into the classrooms. Our staff go above and beyond to ensure students navigate college life successfully, and our students remind us that community is built through connection, compassion, and shared purpose. As we begin today's program, let us reflect with gratitude and pride. Let us honor those who have served, those who continue to serve, and those who made the ultimate sacrifice. Their courage lights our path forward, guiding us towards a future of opportunity, progress, and success. Thank you for joining us to celebrate our veterans, their legacy of service, and their future of success. Welcome and happy Veterans Day. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Perez. Now we welcome our Chancellor, Dr. Margaret Ford Fisher, a true leader whose commitment to excellence inspires all of us. In fact, I'm suddenly inspired to step up my suit game. Welcome, Chancellor.
Thank you very, very much. And good afternoon, everyone. This is always a very solemn ceremony for me because you think about all of the sacrifices made by our veterans and their families to preserve and to protect our safety and security in our country. I would like to begin by asking all of the veterans to please stand so that we can acknowledge you. I thank you all so very, very much for your service. And of course, there are many others who are not here with us today to celebrate. This is a very solemn occasion for me because as I reflect on all of the stories that I've heard over the years of the losses, and of course in my family, I had 5 brothers, 4 served in the military, 3 in the Army, 1 in the Air Force. And there were just so many stories they shared as they returned home about the friends, the comrades that they were able to fight alongside, and those that they lost. And so one of the things that I think is very, very clear is that for all of our veterans and the families, we want you to know that we really do appreciate you. So today, we observe Veterans Day and honor those among us, the students, faculty, and staff, who have served in our armed forces. Your presence enriches our college and reminds us of the values that strengthen our nation. We observe Veterans Day today. On tomorrow, the celebration as well. It is indeed historic that for Veterans Day, on November the 11th, it is celebrated on the 11th month, the 11th day, and the 11th hour, in recognition and celebration in 1918 of the end of World War I. And so we celebrate tomorrow as we observe today. This is a moment to reflect on the profound impact our veteran communities made on our country, our freedoms, and our way of life. Each veteran has a legacy of service shaped by duty, discipline, and, of course, sacrifice. Whether that meant serving in wartime or peacetime, in crisis or in quiet readiness. Our veterans exemplify the very best among us. By putting on the uniform, each veteran chose a calling greater than themselves. They stood ready to protect others, often at great personal risk and sacrifice. So at Houston City College, we, as I mentioned before, not only thank you, but we are very proud of you. We deeply value the skills, the leadership, and perspectives you bring to our institution. Your service has shaped your lives, and it continues to shape our college campuses, offices, classrooms, and communities. So to every veteran here today and to your families who sacrificed alongside you, we offer you our gratitude and, of course, our respect. So thank you for your dedicated military service and for continuing to serve Houston City College. We truly appreciate everything you do to help us achieve our mission. Happy Veterans Day as we observe it today, and happy Veterans Day as we celebrate it tomorrow as well. Happy Veterans Day.
Thank you, Chancellor Ford Fisher. Now to bring greetings from our HCC Board of Trustees, please welcome a trustee, Laulu Davies Yemeton.
Thank you and good afternoon. Outstanding job, Chancellor Ford Fisher. Whoever puts this agenda together next year, make sure I get to go before her, if you will. What a special day for us to be here. My name is Laulu Davies Yemeton. I'm here on behalf of our board chair, Trustee Eva Laredo, who asked me to present in her stead today. So good afternoon to our distinguished guests, faculty, staff, students, administration. On this day we gather, I'm deeply humbled to be able to be here. Chancellor Ford Fisher so eloquently reflected on the reason for us to be here today and what it all means. But for Houston City College, this is more than simply a ceremonial occasion. This isn't just a date on a calendar for us. It means something that we have an opportunity to acknowledge what this day means for our country, particularly given all that we're dealing with in these uncertain times. So on this day, we reflect on sacrifice, we honor commitment, and we reaffirm and cast our admiration to you for the spirit of altruism that you've each demonstrated. If you look at the dictionary definition of altruism, it's the selfless concern for the welfare of others, setting aside your very own personal concern. That means a lot. So for everyone who's served, who's embraced that spirit of altruism, we thank you for that service. We thank you for your dedication to our country, for your dedication to protecting the freedoms that we enjoy, so much which feel under threat today: the freedom of assembly, the freedom of speech, the freedom of the press, the freedom of religion, the freedom to not have belief, should you so choose. So thank you for that. The theme we embrace today, a legacy of service, a future of success, is near and dear to the central core that drives what we seek to do here every day at Houston City College. And for all those students who are veterans, for your commitment to our country, for your service in protecting us, we can only hope that we serve you as well as you have served us. And to the extent we're falling short, we want you to know that we remain committed to elevating our level of service to not just you, but to the entire Houston community. Equally important to our students are our faculty and staff. We know we have a lot within our ranks who are veterans themselves. We thank you for your dedication to Houston City College, to the greater Houston community, to how you did not stop at the service that you performed while in uniform, but you've continued to serve our country in such meaningful ways. We thank you for that. We could not be more proud to have you as part of the ranks of HCC, for your professionalism, for helping us advance the mission of this great institution, and for helping us move our community forward. Our veterans, their unwavering commitment to our veteran faculty and staff, their unwavering commitment to excellence in everything that we do, to inclusiveness, to promoting diversity, and to extending opportunity for so many students yet unborn. We thank you that through your collective effort, hard work, and heart, Houston City College remains a place where service is honored and success is made possible. As a trustee, I'm proud to serve with colleagues on the board of Houston City College. I want to reaffirm to you our unwavering commitment to supporting our veterans in every way that we can, through education, advocacy, and opportunity. Together, we're helping to shape not only their future success, but the future of our entire community. So on behalf of the Houston City College Board of Trustees, thank you for your dedicated service. Thank you for your courage. Thank you for your altruism, your sacrifice. We honor you today and every day going forward. Thank you.
Thank you, Trustee Lalu Davies-Yementon. Now introducing our keynote speaker is Dr. Chastity Holloman-Douglas, Associate Vice Chancellor for Special Programs and Success. And trust me, when your title includes the word success, you know big things are about to happen. Dr. Holloman-Douglas.
Thank you, Courtney. Good afternoon, everyone. I have the absolute honor and privilege of introducing this afternoon's speaker for this afternoon. Dr. Shante Hall is a U.S. Air Force Operation Iraqi Freedom, Operation Enduring Freedom veteran, lifelong advocate for the military community, and a dedicated leader in San Antonio. With deep roots in military culture, she understands the challenges of service, deployment, and transition. As Chief of Community Engagement of Port San Antonio, she fosters partnerships that support innovation, workforce development, and military-affiliated initiatives. Dr. Hall is also a professor at the University of Incarnate Word and co-founder, CEO of Centurion Military Alliance, a nonprofit focused on veteran transition. She serves on multiple boards, championing education, career readiness, and community engagement. Dr. Hall, we thank you for your service and for your presence here today as we honor our amazing veterans. We look forward to hearing your inspiring words. Dr. Hall. Everyone give her a hand.
All right. Good afternoon. So, wonderful room of veterans. If we could see percentages, because I was really inspired listening to everyone speak. They've already said mostly everything that we could ever say. So I want to look at percentages. How many of you actually joined the military because of a family member? All right, good show of hands. You know, we're down now to 32% of our American population now wants their children to join the military, those that are wearing their uniform. And so when we look at some of those statistics, it does cause us to want to pause and actually reflect on what's happening right now in our nation. So I truly appreciate the somberness of looking at Veterans Day and saying, where are we choosing to go as a nation? We have to sit here and pause together when we decide to come together and actually thank our veterans for their service. What does that look like? Thanking a veteran, it has to be more. It has to be the commitment that we witness with HCC in ensuring that their veterans are successful in their educational and academic pathways. We have to ensure that we're partnering with industry and looking at the industries that are out there right now and going, how are we aligning crosswalk pathways and success for the future? We have to remove a bias, and we have to say the United States military is actually a career path. It's actually a business. It's actually what's making this country thrive. And if we don't start to remove some of our very own bias that we now have as a nation, we're not going to succeed. And so today, as we look at prayerfully the government reopening, it is a somber time. And a Veterans Day is supposed to be, you know, we tell each other collegially, you know, happy Veterans Day, and someone will buy you a beer, and we'll go do the run, and we high five for a moment, and we remember each other. Memorial Day is supposed to be the somber day. And yet here we are together in a room full of individuals that, again, are ensuring academic success for the future of this great nation. And we have to start peeling back some of the layers and going, okay, what opportunities does the military allow? What are the benefits of a GI Bill? What are the benefits of health care? Are we ensuring that within our very own system that we are promoting the military and not just thanking a veteran and not just getting them enrolled in school, but what does that success rate look like? And so today I am here as an Air Force veteran, 15 years, 10 years active duty, 5 years as a reservist. I am actually here, and I always have to give praise to my father, Dr. Stephen Hall, who worked back in the day for HCC and continues to make sure he is my rock and always making sure that we are all as a family doing the right thing. He actually enlisted me in 1999. And so he did make military goal that month, right? We always joke that he was a recruiter, and he went on to recruit both of my brothers. And then, you know, the way that we are in the military community, my brothers look at me and they're like, yeah, well, we joined after September 11th. So, you know, our service means more. And we have our jokes amongst branches, and we have the laughter that's there. And then the youngest branch was the Air Force, but it's not, because it's the Space Force. And so we joked about that this morning. We have to be able to look at, again, and go, how are we truly advocating for our military community, their families? I recently was at the Air Force Association, and the Air Force Association said national security starts at home. And it does. And so it was beautiful to witness all the veterans in the room today, but we are not successful without every single one of you that's in this room. Do you know who your neighbors are? Right? Do we even take the time? Are we invested? If national security starts at home, who are the people that you're living around? Who are the people that you're engaging with every single day? And this has to be at the forefront of our mind, especially in the political climate that we're living in today. We have our youngest right now, when you start to look at, let's look at HVAC and plumbing and the trades. Our oldest age, right? The youngest age of our plumbers right now, 45 years old. 45 years old. That's national security. You see, if we don't have people going into the industries that are needed, again, how are we ensuring that? And so we have a military community population, and Houston, by the way, is the second largest veteran community in our nation. Who did not know that? And yet, ironically, to those veterans in the room that go to veterans events, do you meet new veterans when you go to those events? No. Thank you so much for that honesty. God, I love you. See, you don't. My father was the director of veteran affairs here for the city of Houston, and we would see the same veterans at every single event. Why is that? How are we, again, as a community, showcasing the positive stories of those of us that are out there choosing to crush it? And so someone mentioned that I was the chief of community engagement for Port San Antonio. I'm very proud of that story, because you see, in a world right now where we're trying to just dodge these things, right? We're pivoting and we're moving. We get that as a culture. The pandemic taught us that. And I have to bring up, we've had to get rid of DEI policies. We've had to relook at policies that we thought strengthened us as a nation. What strengthens us as a nation is making sure that we're supporting our military community. What strengthens us as a nation still exists, again, in the hearts and minds of the people choosing to act daily with intention. There are only so many jobs that are out there. There are only so many employment opportunities. And so if we are not, again, aligning from academics to industry, then we're falling behind. And I guarantee you, as we just heard at the Air Force Association, China and Russia aren't doing that. And so that call to action today, and it's that more serious note, again, when I'm looking at these statistics, we now, military community, is less than 4% of this country. Less than 4%. That's astounding. We've got now 6.1% of us are actually veterans. The numbers are dropping. And so today I am, beg of you, to those veterans in the room, you are still serving. Your legacy stands. I joined the military at 17 years old, and I'm on the other side of a shared runway at Lackland Air Force Base now with a doctorate on multiple nonprofit boards, because look around you. Our country is not short on need. Our nation is not short on need. People are struggling. People are hurting. Long gone are the days where the neighbor comes over and they ask for a cup of sugar. How sad. And so to me, in my mind, in my family's mindset, it's up to us as veterans to continue to serve. We hear the statistics of 22 a day. We lose 22 veterans a day. And then we come into a room and we say, well, why'd you lose your purpose? They weren't looking around them. They weren't voluntold anymore. How many of you know what voluntold means, right? What happens when we stop being voluntold? But worse, what happens when you only start seeing yourself in the mirror? You fall. Someone asked me the other day, Dr. Hall, have you never failed at anything? I've fallen, but I choose to get up. I'm not going to let that be a failure, right? I'm going to choose to get up. So I'm on the board of Big Brothers Big Sisters. I'm on the board of organizations where there are Greater San Antonio Chamber to ensure academic pathways and industry are meeting. Your communities are not short on need. So today, if you take nothing away as a veteran, I can say it to you straight face, your community needs you to stand. Don't just look at yourself, and if you see another veteran that's getting in their own way, make it a call to action. Volunteer them. Don't ask them what their purpose is. I believe that your purpose is you were put on this planet, and I believe that your passion needs to be breathing, and your job might change tomorrow, right? Francis and I were talking. We might go start our own plumbing company tomorrow just because we need plumbers. You can imagine our face on the back of that truck, right? We'd crush it. We have to be willing to make that stand, though. And to our community leaders, again, I tell you, with our service, it's not where we were. It is who we are. It is embedded in our blood to want to continue to serve. And so when you ask us to come from San Antonio to Houston, I'm beyond honored, and I'm grateful to be here. But part of me also gets sad because, again, this is the second largest veteran community in our nation. Do you know how many incredible veterans are out there doing incredible things? Where are they? Who are they? How are we not sharing their stories? So as each of you leave today, if you're on social media, marketing and communication, I always say we are walking billboards I personally am a walking billboard for the United States military. I am. I still get asked in the San Antonio airport, oh, I'm so sorry, you're a veteran? Because I want my discount, right? They don't ask me. Now, I could be upset about that, right? For a moment, it could be pause to concern, they don't think I'm a veteran. Or I could think, see, I'm just pretty, right? And now they realize girls can do it too, and you educate. There are biases that are out there. How do we rise above a bias? By acknowledging it and continuing to just push through. And I can't stress enough the importance and the power of education. At the end of the day, I know who I am because I know the level of education that I have. I know the jobs that are out there for that level of education, and you're not going to find me in a position of weakness. You're going to find me understanding and in a position of strength, to where whatever's thrown at you, you've got to be willing to flex, to pivot. That is the strength of our veterans. Those are the stories we need to showcase. And if you're on social media, remember, you're walking billboards for the United States military, and we are facing a national security crisis, and we need to get louder, stronger together as a community work together and share these stories. So from the bottom of my heart, thank you for bringing me back from San Antonio, Texas. It was great to feel like I was home for a while. My father, again, was always so proud of the city of Houston for being the second largest vet population in our nation. And I will leave you with this. He said the only reason why Houston is 2 is because LA is full of it, because they have a military installation, and so we don't. So be very, very proud, again, of our city, and thank you, HCC, for everything that you continue to do to provide academic pathways for success. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Hall, for that incredible message. Boy, she is a dynamic leader, veteran advocate, and someone who could probably outmotivate your favorite TED talker. Speaking of talker, Capri? I'm sorry, Ms. Thomas. Please welcome Capri Thomas and myself from our Veteran Military Affiliated Student Success Team, also known as VMAS, because even in civilian life, we can't escape the acronyms.
So this is a time when we recognize our student veterans of their great service in the classroom, in the community. So we have some awards, and I want to invite Ravi up. He's the Director of Entrepreneurship. We have some awards we want to give to a few people. And so I'm going to let you go ahead and get started, Ravi, and then Courtney, and then we'll go from there.
Hello, everybody. So it's an honor for me to be able to just be here and, on Veterans Day here to celebrate our veteran entrepreneurs from Houston City College. So I'd like to kind of just read a quick bio for the 2 veterans that represented us in San Diego about 3 weeks ago and made us really proud as national, or let me say, Hall of Fame inducted National Entrepreneur of the Year for NACI. So both of these entrepreneurs are former alums of the Veteran Entrepreneurship Program at HCC. If your schedule allows, later today, we will have our 2025th Veterans Pitch Competition right here, around 1 o'clock. So if your time allows, we'd love for you to support the current cohort. But these 2 were graduates from 2023 and 2024. So I'll go with 2023 first. So our 2023 first place winner of the Veterans Entrepreneurship Competition was Pamela Fleming, a founder and a CEO of Nexus Transformation Partners, is a distinguished U.S. Army veteran making significant strides in the corporate training sector. She is a veteran, minority, and women-owned change leadership consultancy. I call her the change management diva. Having consulted Fortune 50 clients on change management for a majority of her career before she decided to take the leap and start her own company. And she leveraged the resources available to her from the Veterans Entrepreneurship Program. So I'd like to make sure that we recognize her and offer, let me have our chancellor, if we can get you in the center of this. If you could recognize her, that would be amazing. And what do you go there in the center? And of course, Dr. Purcell, make it from there. Is that also for them? So to do the honors, we're requesting Dr. Perez and Dr. Ford Fisher to recognize Pamela Fleming for her achievement and representing us at Houston City College as well as Houston, Texas. Thank you, Pamela. Pamela continues to thrive, and today she says she's looking for more partners and customers. So exchange business cards with her. So it happens that in 2024, our first place winner comes right here in town selling flowers. That is Bryant Coronado. He is your flower guy from Mexico. Bryant is a founder of MAP Flowers LLC, a U.S. Army veteran, revolutionizing the flower industry with vertically integrated models stretching from his own greenhouses in Mexico to consumers across Texas. He's cutting out the middleman, and he's delivering fresh, high-quality bouquets at affordable prices, and he's doing pretty good at it. So if you're looking for flowers for your next big event, MAP Flowers and Bryant is your guy. U.S. Army veteran. We really do want to thank you both, because you guys have done exactly what Dr. Hall just shared. You're out there crushing it. And we really enjoy seeing you be successful in this journey. And you're going to hear a little bit more about the VEP program when we do our pitch competition. But I really want to thank you both for representing Houston, representing your fellow veterans in the entrepreneurship space, and continue to crush it. We're here. We're your cheerleaders. Thank you so much for all that you do.
Thank you, Ravi. So again, my name is Courtney Godot, and I'm the coordinator for the VMAS office here. And I would like to recognize a very special person on my team. Rochelle Bailey, a proud U.S. Navy veteran who was born in Shreveport, Louisiana, attended school in Oklahoma, and later relocated to Houston, Texas during the COVID-19 pandemic. After graduating, she enlisted in the United States Navy, where she honorably served from July 2009 to July 2017 as an interior communications electrician. Please welcome Rochelle. Okay, now for a word from our college presidents. If you can bring your attention to the screens, please.
Members of the Northeast College community, I am Dr. Betty Fortune, President of the Northeast College. On this Veterans Day, I would like to extend my heartfelt gratitude to the members of our community who have served in the armed forces, to our students, faculty, and staff who are veterans. Your courage, your dedication, and sacrifice resonate deeply with us. Your service embodies the highest values of commitment, leadership, and resilience, qualities that not only strengthen the Northeast College, but also inspire us every day. We take great pride in supporting our veterans through education, opportunities, resources, and experience that pave the way for success. Your presence enriches our classrooms and serve as a constant reminder of the freedoms that we all cherish. You are invaluable members of our college community, and it is my honor to stand alongside you in your educational and professional endeavors. On behalf of Northeast College, thank you for your service. We celebrate each of you today and every day. Happy Veterans Day.
Hi, my name is Dr. Frances Villagrán Glover, and I serve as president of Southeast College. When I walk across our campus at Houston City College, I see something remarkable in our veterans and military families. Living proof that ordinary people can achieve extraordinary things through service and sacrifice. The values of my father brought home from World War II, courage, integrity, and unwavering purpose, continue to shape my life. These same principles I witness daily as a Marine Corps spouse, standing alongside someone who answered America's call to serve. To our veterans, you carried the weight of our nation's defense on your shoulders. The discipline, leadership, and resilience you developed weren't left behind when you hung up your uniform. They're now your superpowers in civilian life. To our military spouses, children, and families, your service may not have come with a uniform, but make no mistake, your sacrifice and support have been just as vital to our nation's strength. The resilience you've been through the deployments, moves, and constant adaptation is a force that will carry you through any challenge life brings. At Houston City College, we see you. We honor not just your past service, but the incredible potential you bring to our classrooms and our community today. When times get tough, when exams loom large or obstacles appear in your path, remember this. You come from a tradition of overcoming impossible odds. You belong to a legacy of turning challenges into triumphs. For our new students, your next mission awaits. Your next victory is on the horizon. And just as you stood for America, Houston City College now stands for you. The same strength that carried you through service will now propel you toward your dreams. This is your time to rise. This is your moment to shine. And we are so honored to be part of your journey. Thank you for your service, past, present, and future. Semper Fi.
To our veteran students and employees, I would like to take a moment to recognize and honor your service to our country. You answered the call to protect the freedoms and rights we all enjoy, and your courage and sacrifice will never be forgotten. Today, you continue to lead, whether it's by pursuing your education and starting a new chapter, or by serving our students and community through your work at the college. Your dedication, resilience, and servitude enriches our campuses and inspires those around you. You are deeply appreciated and respected, and valued not just today, but every day. Just as you were there for us, we at Coleman want to be there for you. Never hesitate to reach out when you need any form of support. Thank you for your service to our country and college, and happy Veterans Day from HCC Coleman.
Hello, my name is Dr. Butch Herod, and I'm the president of HCC Central College. I am the son of a 30-year veteran of the United States Army who served in a combat unit during World War II. I'm also the nephew of 3 other veterans of foreign wars, and each of them had a strong influence in helping me to be the person that I am today. I'm deeply grateful to them for the positive influence they had on my life, but also on the lives of others that they enriched. As our nation celebrates Veterans Day, I want to express my thanks to our students, faculty, staff, and alumni who have served their country in the past or who are currently still serving in uniform. I want to recognize and thank each of you for your service and sacrifice in defending the ideals and beliefs of our nation. Today and every day, we are honored that our student veterans have chosen HCC as a place to continue serving, to continue growing, and of course as a place to continue learning. Your presence on our campuses and in our programs enriches our community of learners and adds immeasurable value to our work and purpose, whether you realize it or not. You bring a wealth of knowledge, perspectives, and real-world experiences to our workplace and to our classrooms. We want to encourage you to share those experiences and insights with others, especially our younger students. as that sharing helps them to develop a more comprehensive understanding of our world. Veterans, you've done your duty for your families, your communities, and your country. You have served our nation with distinction. And while we can never repay the debt that we owe to you, we are committed to your success and will support you in your educational goals in every way possible. Now, it is your time, in this month, on this day, for you to be recognized for your commitment to defending our freedoms, our beliefs, and our ideals. So once again, we say thank you for your service and for choosing to be here at Houston City College.
Hello, I'm Dr. Jerome Drain, President of Houston City College Global Online College. Today, the HCC family gathers virtually and across our campuses to commemorate Veterans Day and be inspired by the example of those who serve. Veterans and active military members are a vital part of HCC's story, shaping both our vibrant online community and our local campus life. We pause to honor and thank the extraordinary individuals among us who have served and are serving in the United States Armed Forces. We honor our veterans for their courage to stand for the ideals of our great nation, the discipline required to serve, and the example of leadership that continues long after their military duty is done. To our veterans, your presence at HCC is not just valued, it is essential. Our institution is richer because of the experiences you bring in our classrooms, offices, and organizations. You have our heartfelt gratitude and our deepest respect. On behalf of everyone at HCC Global Online College, we thank you for your service and for believing that learning, like service, can help shape a better future for us all.
Zachary Hodges, President of Houston City College Northwest, our West Side campuses of Houston City College, and also a U.S. Army veteran. I want to congratulate you on your decision to be a student at HCC, or maybe you're a prospective student. What I would want to tell you is you're in the right place. Whether you're planning on getting a job after your training or transferring into a university or getting your bachelor's degree from HCC, whatever that decision is, we're here to help you and support you. Take advantage of the services we have to offer. We want you to be successful, and thank you for your service.
Hello, I am Mike Webster, President of Houston City College Southwest, and I am humbled and honored to wish all of our veterans a happy Veterans Day. Whatever your family looks like, I am certain that all of us can draw forth in our mind a family member that serves or has served. For me, this is siblings, in-laws, parents, and grandparents. Active military and veterans are not a small sector of our population that we only think of twice a year. They are our fathers and our mothers, brothers and sisters, sons and daughters, and grandparents. As part of our family, veterans play a vital role in our lives, in the lives of our communities, and in our nation. In our community, the city of Houston proudly serves as home to the largest veteran population in Texas and the second largest population in the U.S. Thus, these are all of our family members. Not only did our veterans serve the country in the many occupations that keep our military strong, but in Houston, our veterans serve in new capacities in the many sectors of the industry that drive Houston's economy. From cybersecurity to healthcare to energy, in all facets, our veterans drive this economy. Today, I am grateful for the service of all of you, our family members, have given for this country and for Houston. As we think of the many moving parts, changing dynamics, and opposing narratives occurring in our country right now, it is good to be reminded that none of this happens without our military. For this, I am personally grateful, knowing that it is those that serve and have served that keep America the greatest nation in the world. Thank you to all our veterans for your service and dedication to our country. Houston is better for it, Texas is better for it, and the U.S. is better for it. Thank you.
Thank you, HCC College presidents, for your heartfelt message. Now, to just shake things up, I'm pretty sure this is why all of you are here. Veterans, make sure that you got a ticket. We're going to do 2 raffles. So if you trust me not to cheat, I'm going to pull out 2 tickets and we're going to award 2 winners now and then save the rest for later. Oh, it looks like my boss doesn't trust me, so she's coming to pull.
Where did Josh go?
Let's see. The last 3 digits are 625, or the 4 digits, 9625. 9625. Okay.
Come on down.
Okay. And the second one, the last 4, I know we're pressed with time. 9641. 9641. Oh, I know. 9641. Okay, you have to be present. Okay, let's see. What about 9620? No? Oh.
All right, and now for a special recognition led by Kenneth Hernandez, Faculty of Business Management and Real Estate. He'll be presenting the official HCC Veteran Challenge coins. And if you're new to challenge coins, here's a quick tip. Never lose it, because someone will challenge you and you'll owe them a drink.
Thank you. Veterans who are in the audience, do you have your challenge coin? I mean, those that might have it already are just wondering. Because I want to tell you just a quick story about this coin. It's going to save you money. Because you will get challenged, usually in a tavern, bar, watering hole, whatever name you want to call it. And if you don't have that coin to identify yourself, you're paying the round. I'm here to save you money by giving you the coin now. Matter of fact, I carry 2.
Veterans, this way.
Yeah, this is going to be... Yeah. 1, 2, 3.
Thank you.
Hello.
We're going to crack a joke, trust me. They spelled her.
No, I do have her. Yeah. Trying to track down our other 2. Yeah, or the next table is the reserve table, anywhere, or just right next to me, right there. We don't know, but I don't know. Following her lead.
So this is a second video she is telling me?
Yes.
Has that been loaded?
Yes.
It has?
Yes, it's one of the tabs.
It's one of the tabs?
Yes.
Can you go show them? I'll do that. Can you go show them right quick, please?
Alright, so we're good.
Right here. Thank you. could just forget about it. They're quite popular. Oh, true, true. I didn't think about that.
Yeah, we'll take some.
Okay, come on.
Is there another video that? Oh, okay.
I'll get it back.
Okay.
All right,
Well,
now
after
it
that,
is
could you
time
select
for
this
a
one?
little roll call. Air Force, where you at? Any Coast Guard in the house? All right, Navy, stand up. Is it too soon for Space Force? Okay, we'll come back next year. All right, and let's give it up for the Army. Now, I saved, arguably the best according to Gabe, for last. The few, the proud, the Marines. Stand up. Now, we can't forget one of the biggest birthdays in the military family, the 250th birthday of the United States Marine Corps. Here is Gabe.
Hey, how you guys doing? So from one Marine to the next, happy birthday. For those that stood up, can I get you to stand again? I actually need your help with the cake cutting ceremony. So out of all these Marines here, it's not that many of us, do we have one that is 70 to 90? No? What about 60 to 70? All right, so he will be our oldest Marine. So definitely come up here, sir, now.
Sir, can we see your license? You do not look your age. But we believe you.
All right. And then now this will be amongst the students. I'm looking for the oldest student. I am alumni of HCC. I am 39. So it looks like we have maybe 2 students back there. That's actually a good Marine right there, Mr. Alfredo. How old are you? Sounds like he might be our youngest Marine. And oh, that's wonderful. So he is actually our oldest Marine in the building and our oldest student in the building as well. So that is perfect. All right, I'm going to pass the mic back now to Courtney.
Thank you, guys. We just want to give a small tribute to the Marine Corps for the 250th birthday. You know, you guys look pretty good for your age. So on 1 November of 1921, the 13th Commandment of the Marine Corps, Lieutenant General John A. Lejeune directed that a reminder of the honorable service of the Corps be published to every command to all the Marines throughout the globe. On the birthday of the Corps, since the date, the Marines have continued to distinguish themselves on many battlefields, foreign shoes, in war and in peace. On this birthday of the Corps, therefore, in recognition of the will of the 13th Commandment, reminder of the Corps honorable service is published as follows. On November 10, 1775, a Corps of Marines was created by resolution of the Continental Congress. Since that date, many thousand men have bore the name Marine. In memory of them, it is fitting that you guys who are Marines should commemorate the birthday of your Corps by calling to mind the glory of its long and illustrative history. The record of our Corps is one which will bear comparison with that of the most famous military organizations in the world. During 90 of the first 146 years of its existence, the Marine Corps has been in action against the nation's foes. From the Battle of Trenton to the Argonne, Marines have won foremost honors in war and in the long eras of tranquility at home. Generation after generation of Marines have grown gray in war, both hemispheres and in every corridor of the 7 seas, that our country and its citizens might enjoy peace and security. In every battle and skirmish since the birth of our Corps, Marines have acquitted themselves with the greatest distinction, winning new honors on each occasion until the term Marine has come to signify all that is highest in military efficiency and solidarity virtue. This name of distinction and solidarity repute, who are we, Marines today? These have received those who preceded in the Corps. With it, we also receive from them the eternal spirit which has animated the Corps from generation to generation and has been distinguishing mark of Marines in every age. So long as the spirit continues to flourish, Marines will be found equal to every emergency in the future as they have been in the past, and the men of our nation will regard them as worthy successors to the long line of illustrative men who have served as soldiers of the sea since the founding of the Corps. The timeless and inspiring message of the 13th commandment has left its mark in the hearts and minds of all Marines, past and present. By deed and act, from Belleau Wood to Argonne, from Guadalcanal to Iwo Jima, from Incheon to Korea Armistice, from the hard fights in Vietnam to Desert Shield, Desert Storm, to the century's longest wars in Iraq, Afghanistan, and in hundreds of other places where Marines have distinguished themselves. Marines have continued to epitomize those qualities which are their legacy. The success which men and women who've earned the title Marine have achieved in combat, and the faith that they have born in peace will endure forever. The commandment and our many friends have added their hearty praise and congratulations on this, the 250th birthday. Ladies and gentlemen, a message from the commandment of the Marine Corps. The Marine Corps birthday cake cutting ceremony is important to all Marines as it is an annual renewal of each Marine's commitment to the Corps and the Corps' commitment to our nation's quest for peace and freedom worldwide. The birthday cake is traditionally cut with the Mameluke sword as a reminder that we are a band of warriors committed to carrying the sword so that our nation may live in peace. As is our custom, the first piece of cake will be presented to our guest of honor. That is Dr. Shantae Hall. You'll have the first slice of cake, ma'am. And by tradition, the next piece of cake is represented to the oldest Marine in attendance. That is you, sir. Hard to believe. The last piece of cake, I did verify, trust but verify, I did. The last piece of cake is presented to the oldest student faculty Marine veteran in attendance as a sign of honor and respect according to experience and seniority. This evening, our oldest Marine is, state your name.
Jean-Claude Holly.
And he was commissioned in the Corps when? When were you commissioned?
Well, I'm actually an enlisted person, 1982 actually.
Okay, nice. Okay, so these Marines have nurtured and led young Marines to fill their ranks and renew the Corps. The oldest Marine passes the next piece of cake to the youngest student or faculty member Marine, symbolizing the passing of wisdom. And the youngest Marine here is Mr.
Alfredo Ramirez.
Alfredo. These will carry on the Marine Corps traditions in the future. This evening, the youngest Marine, Alfredo Ramirez, will have the second slice of cake. Ladies and gentlemen, please rise for the departure of the official party, which will be followed.
For 250 years, America's sons and daughters have taken the oath to defend this great nation, protecting the liberties that we hold dear, always ready when the nation is least ready. From the sands of Iwo Jima to the mountains of Afghanistan, Marines have answered the call in any clime and place. This year, the Marine Corps celebrates 2.5 centuries of relentless devotion to defeating those who would challenge the freedoms we cherish. We also honor those who have paved the way and inspire future generations to earn the Eagle, Globe, and Anchor. On November 10th, 2025, the Marine Corps will proudly celebrate our 250th birthday, honoring our legacy, sacrifice, and unwavering commitment to our nation.
Why has no one ever told you that the active compound...
The more you know. Alrighty, so now we'll have the ceremony of the distinguished guest of honor, the eldest and the youngest Marine, enjoying their slice of cake. Okay, we promise we will share the cake with all of you guys, but before we close, we wanted to invite Dr. Alcorta to the podium to thank our veterans and supporters for being here.
Thank you. As we come to the close of today's celebration, I would like us to take a moment to reflect on our theme, a legacy of service, a future of success. Today we honor those whose service has shaped our nation and strengthened our communities. Their courage, discipline, and commitment remind us of the values that unite us with sacrifice, honor, and resilience. But this day is not only about the past, it's also about the future. At Houston City College, our veterans continue to serve in various capacities as students, leaders, and role models. We are proud to walk beside them as they turn their service into success. To all our veterans, thank you. Thank you for your service, leadership, and the inspiration you bring to our college community. As we leave today, let's carry forward this spirit of gratitude, not just on Veterans Day, but every day. Together we celebrate the legacy of service and look ahead to a future of success. Thank you and enjoy the rest of this special day. Thank you.
All right, so for those of you who want cake, come to the front and we will be very happy to serve you. So thank you, Dr. Alcorta, and thank you to all of our veteran service members and supporters for being here today. But don't go anywhere yet, the action isn't over. We're shifting gears to the Veterans Pitch Competition and Awards, where our veteran students showcase their entrepreneurial genius. Think Shark Tank, but with fewer billionaires and way more honor. To kick things off, please welcome Ravi Brombat.
All right, for those of you staying back for the pitch competition, I just want to tell you that make sure you get your cake first. We'll take maybe a 5-minute break here to let that cake be cut and shared and eaten. We're going to hold our cake and we're going to eat it.
Nice. Hope they got that. I really appreciate that. And you said it correctly. Most people can
I do, but I have to make sure it's the old one.
Okay.
How can I help?
We're just interested in that.
we're running a little bit late on time, but we'll get the show going. Emailed it to you.
Okay, because I haven't gotten it yet.
Okay, you want to check
So,
your?
but we're going to discuss it before you give out the money. We're going to have a
But you
little-
still have to score. In fact, you could follow me, your office there, just to look at the
Yeah.
scores. Yeah, we can have all the judges in that area. Were you staying around for the pitch competition? You're gonna.
I just around a little bit.
A little bit. That's fine. That's fine. we could actually divide and conquer a little bit, spread out.